Thanks, Paige. It has been Dave Campbell's Texas Football El Paso week, and with a beautiful mountain view like this and an unspeakable amount of delicious food in us, we are looking to end it with a bang tonight as El Paso Bel Air takes on the El Paso Jefferson Silver Foxes in a game that keep out for Bel Air. They are a quick-moving offense. Coach Tony Martinez from Jefferson told us that his defense is going to have to be locked in on all cylinders to keep up with that high-flying offense. Aaron? On August 3rd, 2019, in what now ranks as the 7th deadliest shooting in U.S. history, occurred right here at this Walmart on the east side of El Paso, leaving 23 injured, 23 dead, and the entire state of Texas in a pit of mourning. And this summer, at the 2-year anniversary of this tragic event, over 50 coaches and students came out to Jefferson High School to plant 23 different trees along the south side of Silver Fox Stadium in hopes of honoring and remembering those 23 lives that were gone far too soon.
I hope that the kids just know that some things are bigger than what they're doing. So pretty much this is just a way to pay back the community, and I hope they just take a little out of it and just be accountable for more than their own actions.
And while 22 of the trees stand the exact same height, this one stands just a little bit taller in honor of U.S. Army veteran and a proud Jefferson alum, Arturo Benavides.
Yeah, we just wanted to commemorate his life, and I know he was a veteran as well, so we just wanted to do something special for that one tree. But I think all these 23 trees are special, but just that one, just a little more, just because he came to this campus, and just kind of thank him for everything he's done.
Ashley Pickle on hand for it. I will tell you first and foremost, Pickle, and most importantly, I have been living vicariously through all of your Twitter pics of food down there in that region. I know they are taking good care of you, and what a game you have tonight. I know last night you got to see some history in Socorro getting their first win since 2015, but tonight I'm curious to know what you have made of the quarterback battle that we have been anticipating all week.
Aaron, like you said, I'm pretty sure I need to walk back to the DFW to sweat off some of this food. We have been eating good out here. El Paso hospitality has been great. But the quarterback battle here is super interesting. When you look at Bel Air, we've got sophomore quarterback Nick Moreno. Now, he's only a sophomore, and Bel Air runs an up-tempo spread offense. Last week alone, they ran about 90 different plays. And the other crazy thing about Moreno is he is only a sophomore. He only played 3 games as a freshman last year and was named to the starting varsity quarterback here this year. And so Coach was saying, you know, it's going to take some time. We get that. We want to rerun a lot of RPOs. He has to sit there and has to learn how to read the defenses. It's not that drawn-out play where you can look down at the playbook and know exactly where you're supposed to go to it. Their hope with Bel Air is that he'll look up, he'll read the defenses, and do whatever he needs to do at that point. And so far, he's done just that. Coach was saying just in the difference between week 1 and week 2, he sees that improvement. And tonight, it looks like that improvement is just still continuing with Moreno.
We're just wondering why Greg Tepper didn't get a one-way flight with William Wilkerson, your boss. First of many visits with Ashley Pickle from El Paso tonight. Ashley Pickle is with Jefferson head coach Tony Martinez.
Coach, you score 6 seconds before the half to put you up by 2 scores. What kind of momentum does that give your team heading into the second half?
You know, that's awesome, but, you know, these guys are dangerous. So right now, as far as I'm concerned, 0-0. So we'll see. Come out and make some adjustments, and we'll see how we come out. But they've been playing hard.
You told me earlier this week that making sure your defense set the tone of this game was going to be key. How do you evaluate how those guys have played and really dominated so far?
They've been great. That 4th and short stop right there, that just set the momentum, and our offense has kept the ball, kept their dangerous offense off the field. So I think we're doing great, following the game plan.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Ashley Pickle from the sideline. This Jefferson squad, Tony Martinez and company, went 1-5 a year ago, and I'm just so pumped for him to see that the work he's done this offseason is paying off. They are looking at a 3-0 start this year. Know you caught up with him this week. What have you made of the job he and his squad have done?
Man, he's excited excited. He's ready to go. You know, they built this stadium not too long ago. This is a program that they're really trying to pick up off the ground and say, you know what, we can be contenders here. Why not? They're going up against a team that's a classification bigger than them. They say, we're going to go out there and we're not just going to play, we're going to be competitive. And tonight they have done just that. Coach Martinez told me earlier this week that the big key to this game was going to be their defense. They had to get going at the line of scrimmage. They had to force a young quarterback to have to throw deep, and they've done just that, coming up with some big fourth down stops. Another great fumble by the big D tackle to start off the third quarter. Get that ball back and say, we're not letting you score on our home turf. So the defense is pumped up, the sideline's pumped up, and Silver Fox Stadium, man, it's been rocking tonight, Aaron.
Ashley, I want to ask you about the running game for Jefferson. You know, we've focused a lot on the passing game with Nathan Alcala, but it seems like Arturo Rios has really carried the load for Jefferson. What have you seen from the Silver Foxes back tonight?
Well, so last season, Arturo played as a sophomore, and coach said he was great. Last season, broken collarbone took him out, and he said that was a huge hit to this team last season, partially a reason for that 1-5 record. But he said he's back in stride this year, and he has some of the best vision that Coach Martinez said he's ever seen in a running back. And so you're right, we do focus a lot on Alcala and his passing skill, but when you have both of those guys in the backfield, it's really hard to tell which one is going to bust out the seam and go. But Arturo has been very dominant tonight. He's a head-down, hard-hitting runner, and he's been great for this team, and a big momentum push on offense coming from Arturo Rubio.
I don't want to speak too soon, but be sure to ask Coach Martinez where his post-game victory meal will be, because I'm dying to know his El Paso spot. She's our favorite pickle.
Let's get some reaction about the Silver Foxes' big win. Our Ashley Pickle is basically living in El Paso these days.
Turning around a program is never a simple task. If you take a look at El Paso Jefferson, they were 1-5 last season. Rewind past then, they've only made the playoffs once in the past 24 years. Well, tonight, those Silver Foxes, man, they are 3-0 on the season. And head coach Tony Martinez, guys, his smile, it says it all.
I don't remember the last time a draft team was 3-0. These guys are just great. They deserve everything. They've been working so hard. I just love this group.
A big credit of that goes to senior running back Arturo Rubio. Back off an injury from last season, has been putting on an offensive clinic week after week and making sure to be a leader his team needs.
The most important thing is just have fun with it. We can't let anybody, no matter whether we're facing adversity in a game or during practice, we can't let anybody take the fun from football away from us, because that's when we start losing.
Coach Tony Martinez said that the road does not end here.